Bienvenido cohort, it's your coach, Janice, here to show you how to use a really cool feature that will allow you to create a practice set from the words and phrases that are giving you trouble. Let's jump right in. I'm going to click on Lesson 1, and I'm going to scroll down to the two sections that allow you to enable this feature. Let's first start with the voice coach. We'll click the pronunciation practice.
Are you American?
Let's say you're having trouble saying this phrase. I want you to look in the upper right-hand corner and look at the button that looks like a list with a plus sign. Go ahead and click it. You see how briefly at the bottom of the screen it said Save to Voice Coach Practice Set? That means this phrase has been saved to a list that you can go and review. That list will have all of the phrases and words that you save that have been giving you trouble. Now let me show you how to do this with the challenge mode. The challenge mode is where it challenges you to say a word or phrase in Spanish.
Excuse me, do you understand English?
Let's say you've tried and you just can't remember how to say this in Spanish. Well, I want you to look in the upper right hand corner, and this time I've actually already saved this to a practice set. So that's why you'll see that it is highlighted blue already, but I'm going to click it again just to show you what it would look like if it wasn't already clicked. And again, it's that emblem, or I'm sorry, the icon that looks like a list with a plus sign. You're going to click it, and you see how at the bottom of the screen it briefly said save to voice coach practice set. That means this phrase has been saved to your practice set, which I will show you how to access in just a second. There is one more section of the app that allows you to create practice lists, and that is the flashcards. Whether it's Spanish to English or English to Spanish, you can save the flashcards that are giving you trouble to a practice set. I'm going to click Spanish to English,
Usted.
and let's say this Spanish word is giving you trouble. If you look on the flashcard itself in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see that same icon, which is a list with a plus button, or plus sign, I should say, and you're going to click that button. The reason that it turns blue is that means it has been saved to your list of practice flashcards. Now let's say you are having trouble with the English to Spanish flashcard. You just can't remember how to say, for example, the word for the Spanish language. Right now, the list icon is already highlighted blue because I've actually already saved this flashcard to my practice set. But for the sake of this example, I'm going to click it to show you what it would look like if it wasn't already selected. So I'm going to click it again, and that means it has been saved to my practice set. Now you may be saying, Janice, that is wonderful, but how do I get to these practice sets? I'm so glad you asked. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, if you want to get out of this screen, click that arrow. Now you're going to look at the bottom of the screen, all the way over to the right in the lower right-hand corner, the word profile. You're going to click it. Once you arrive to this page, go down to the bottom row where it says Vocabulary, Bonus Packs, and Voice Coach. The vocabulary button is where all of your vocabulary words have been saved from your flashcards. And the voice coach is where all of the exercises from the voice coach that were giving you trouble have been saved. Let's see what that looks like. I'll first click the vocabulary button. And there you have it. All of the words that were giving you trouble from the flashcards are now saved here. If let's say you click one, for example, I'm going to click the first one that says ¿Cómo se llama? And it takes you right to the flashcard that was giving you trouble. You can go ahead and do the exercise by clicking it, and it says, ¿Cómo se llama? Means, what is your name? And that's how you say it in a formal way. You can either choose to swipe left or swipe right to look at the rest of the cards, or hit the back arrow in the upper left-hand corner and scroll down the list that way and click the one that you want to focus on. Now let's say you're done with these words that they're no longer giving you trouble. You can look in the upper right-hand corner and click where it says select, and you'll see how by each of the phrases, a little circle appears. If you click it, that means you have selected that item. And if you look at the bottom of the screen where an emblem has appeared that looks like a trash can, if you click that, it gives you the option of deleting it. Now, let's say you want to delete all of the words all at once or a large group of words. If you look in the upper left hand corner, the two squares on top of each other, that's your select all button. Go ahead and click it, and that will select all of the words in the list for you. You can either go ahead and hit delete and then go ahead and delete the words all together. Or let's say you want to unselect some of them because there are some on here you still want to practice later on. Now you can go ahead and hit delete button and delete as necessary. I'm going to get out of here and show you how to do the same thing with a voice coach. Again, you're looking at the bottom row all the way to the right where it says voice coach practice set. Click that button, and on the screen you will now see all of the phrases from the voice coach practice sets that were giving you trouble. The great thing about this feature is if you click on one, I'm going to click on the first one and hit the start button. It'll allow you to choose one of the paths, either pronunciation practice or challenge, and help you go through it. And very much like the vocabulary practice set, let's say you want to delete one or more of these practice sets, just click where you see a circle next to the phrase, and you see how it turned blue with a check mark. That means it's been selected. If you want to delete it, look in the upper right hand corner to the emblem that appeared that looks like a trash can. If you click that button, it'll give you the option to delete. Or let's say you want to delete more than one. Look in the upper right hand corner, the two squares on top of each other. If you click that, that is your select all button, and that will click all of the phrases in your practice set. You can either leave them all highlighted or unselect some of the ones that you want to keep. Hit the delete button in the upper right hand corner and delete as necessary. I hope that was self explanatory. Thank you for choosing Bienvenido to help you with your Spanish learning journey. Until later, hasta luego.